Good morning, all you beautiful humans. I'm here today. Apparently, God wants me to stir the pot today. So we're going to stir the fucking pot. And it boils down to judgment, okay? There's way too much judgment in the world as it is, as far as people, everyday things. What we're going to talk about today is the religious judgment. Now, I've always been under the impression that when you are religious and you follow God, there isn't supposed to be no judgment. You don't judge your neighbor. You don't judge the other person. But they do. Experience. I meet a total stranger. God comes up in the conversation. I was raised the Seventh-day Adventist. I went to church every Saturday, did my prayer. I was younger throughout teens, so, I started with the little children's room and then bumped up to the teen room and all that stuff. I've always believed in God. I've always prayed to him in my own way, regardless if I went to church or not. That was always just in me. However, I've also always been spiritual. When I was a child, I have seen angels. I had one at the foot of my bed. When I was 16, the night that my 6.5-week-old daughter passed, I woke up to her grandfather holding her on the other bed. Did it freak me out? Hell no. It comforted me because that was his way of letting me know, like, I got her. You know what I mean? She's not alone up here. I have always embraced my spiritual side, knowing that the gifts that I have were from God. So I guess what confuses me is, why is there a line between being religious and being spiritual? Why did them two get separated? Because they are one. And that's what I don't get. I don't understand why other people don't understand that. I had an experience having a conversation with a lady. God comes up and, I bring up, I went to church as a child. I don't anymore. I talk to God my own way through meditation, out in nature. And then I brought up through tarot cards. Instantly, right then, something switched in this person, and I was judged. So you're not going to judge me when I'm talking about God and actually going to church. But you are going to judge me as soon as you find out that I do believe in spiritual gifts and the unknown. Why is that? And that is my question. Like, if anybody out there has any information, input, I would love other people's opinions. Because I do know that anybody out there that's spiritual, your psychics, your card readers, your mediums, and I know there's so much more, your energy healers, your soul healers, any of us, why do we get shrugged in a category of taboo? Oh, they're spiritual, they're not religious. When all of our gifts come from God. I don't get it, okay, I guess, and this is... Got up this morning, God forewarned me, I'm going to stir the pot. Because I know a lot of people aren't going... There's religious people out there that already trash on me. I work with the devil. I'm a witch. I'm evil. And I'm not. And that's the whole thing. Like, I get up every day with God, knowing that he's going to guide me through that day. Knowing that he is going to talk to me throughout that day, no matter how. And it's like, your religious people, they have guardian angels. Okay, well, I have guardian angels. I have spirit guides. Regardless of what I call them, it's the same meaning. Now, I don't know if people just don't understand the whole sixth sense, and maybe that's what they fear, is the unknown. For me, I dive right into it. I love the unknown. I always want to know more. All of us, any of you out there, get into your mind, unlock that unknown part of your mind, open your sixth sense, and you will experience what a lot of us spiritual people experience. It's not bad. It is God's work. He has people out there to be able to read cards for people, to help them. Mediums, people to be able to go and get closure, or to be able to hear something that they might have needed to hear needed to hear from someone on the other side, that totally changed their life or made their day. Spiritual gifts are not wrong. They're not bad. They are God's work to talk to us and guide us and help all of us every single day. So why is there judgment? You know what I mean? I just weren't sure. It's been on my mind off and on. A little while ago, I was actually going to get on here and do the whole, why is religious? You have religion versus spirituality. Why are they two categories? Because the way I look at it is, shouldn't all of us be working together to spread God's love, faith, and hope, to raise our vibration, and to change the world? That is what we all are supposed to be doing right now, is to raise our vibration and get more love out in the world, more hope, more faith, more belief, so we can have a better world for us, for our kids, our grandkids. Why can we not all work together as a team? Because the way that I look at it, yes, you always have good and evil. And yes, you have heaven, which is ran by God. You have hell, which is ran by Satan. We all know that. We learn that as a young age. But do people also know that God and the devil work together? They're not enemies. God knows exactly when and what the devil is going to dangle in front of somebody, and he allows him to, because God wants to see what route that person's going to take. Okay? So if they work together to see how people are living, or how are you treating people? What are you going to do in this situation? Are you going to follow the darkness, or are you going to raise up to the light? So if they can work together, why cannot all of us work together, raise humanity, and make our world better? Can't we? Sending love.